Champions League football is back. Now, earlier in the year, I made a group stage prediction video in which I predicted which teams would make it out of the group stage. And for the most part, I got most of them right. My predictions for the Uefa Champions League weren't that bad. They weren't that off. So, my Champions League predictions were that Real Madrid and PSG would make it out of the group. PSG won their group. I had Bayern Munich and Tottenham Hotspur making it out the group stage as well. I also had Manchester City and Atalanta making out the group stage. Atalanta has made it to the knockout round for the first time in their first Champions League appearance, which is huge. So I'm glad that I didn't undermine them as the underdogs for this competition. I had Juventus and Atletico Madrid also getting out of the group stages. Juventus winning the group. I had Liverpool and Napoli also making it out the group stages. And then I had Barcelona, Dortmund. I didn't have Inter making it out the group stages because Inter just don't do well in European competitions. They got knocked down to Europa League, so that was correct on my half. We also had RB Leipzig and Lyon. I had RB Leipzig making it out the group as the group winners. And then I had Chelsea FC and Ajax making it out the group stages. But Ajax did not make it out the group stages. Valencia actually made it out the group stages. Now, getting into the round of 16, here are the matchups that we have. We have Dortmund and PSG, Atletico Madrid and Liverpool, Tottenham Hotspur and RB Leipzig, Atalanta and Valencia, Chelsea and Bayern Munich, Napoli versus Barcelona, Real Madrid and Manchester City, who just recently got banned from UEFA Champions League football for 2 seasons, but they're gonna appeal it due to financial fair play. We also have Lyon and Juventus as the final group. Now, here are my predictions for the round of 16. I'm gonna have Dortmund making out the group 3-2 on aggregate. Although Dortmund haven't been doing the best in Bundesliga, they did sign Erling Haaland, who is a proven goal scorer who will help bolster this team. Dortmund's weakness is their defensive backbone, their center back position. Mats Hummels is kind of old, even though he is experienced, but I think that Dortmund can make it out the group. PSG just have bad luck with the Champions League. They can never seem to make it past the quarterfinal round, and I just think that they don't have it this year to make it to the final. Next, we have Atletico Madrid and Liverpool. I believe that Liverpool will win this group. Atletico Madrid haven't been the best form of football lately. They've been struck with injuries to Diego Costa, Alvaro Morata. They also have João Felix injured, so they're struggling a bit. So I think Liverpool will be able to win this. They also won the Champions League last year, so they seem likely to win it again. We have Tottenham Hotspur and RB Leipzig. I believe that RB Leipzig will make it out the group because RB Leipzig has a lot of firepower. Although Tottenham Hotspur do have Jose Mourinho on their side, and Mourinho is a tactical genius when it comes to European football, I don't think they have enough firepower against RB Leipzig to win and get out of the round of 16 and make it to the quarterfinals. Next, we have Atalanta versus Valencia. I think Atalanta will make it out of the group stages. I think Atalanta will make it out the round of 16 and make it to the quarterfinals. Atalanta is probably one of the best attacking sides in European football. They have absolutely destroyed teams. They beat Milan 5-0. They beat Torino 7-0. They beat Sampdoria 7-1. They are on an attacking tear. So I just think that Valencia can't stop that. We also have Chelsea and Bayern Munich. Now this one is a tough one because Chelsea have a history of beating Bayern Munich. They beat them in the 2012 UEFA Champions League final in which Didier Drogba scored the winning penalty and also scored the goal to tie up the game. Beautiful memory. But Bayern Munich had been slipping earlier, but they've picked up their stuff. They're going to need Robert Lewandowski and Tolisso to bolster their squad. They also have Neuer. And with the way that things are looking, since Kepa will not be playing in goal, I think that Bayern Munich have the advantage. Also, Chelsea has a youth team that is kind of inexperienced. So I'm going to give Bayern Munich the upper hand on this one. Napoli, Barcelona, I think that Napoli are just not in that mentality or that mental state. Their team is kind of still picking up the glue and picking up the pieces together and try to glue them together. I think that Barcelona will beat them and make it to the quarterfinals. Real Madrid, Manchester City is tough, but I think that Manchester City will prevail. I think Manchester City will prevail against Real Madrid. Also, them being banned for the next 2 seasons from the Champions League, they're probably going to want to try to win the Champions League this season. Again, with Real Madrid, although they do have quality talent, they're kind of inexperienced. They do have Rafael Varane, they have Sergio Ramos, they have Luka Modric, Toni Kroos. They have some experienced players, but I think overall Madrid won't make it out the group stages. Lyon, Juventus, sorry to say this, but Lyon just don't have quality to put up a fight with Juventus, realistically speaking. They have the likes of Dembele and Memphis Depay and Anthony Lopez, but I think that Juventus will have that edge over them and make it out to the quarterfinals. So those are my predictions for the round of 16 for the Champions League. I will update you guys once the quarterfinal rounds come. So, peace.